welcome to a TimberTalk special. Um, the mood hit me, so decided to do it. I'm so right out the gate. I am so sick and tired of hearing about black versus white, white versus black, racism, racism, racism. It's hate. Hate is the problem. Crime is the problem, and I'm sure you guys know where I'm going. I know AJ probably already knows where I'm going with this because I sent him a tidbit of information. But what took place this past week with this Iranian female being stabbed is absolutely crazy. Now, this is very much thrown together, but I just felt the need to talk about it. I understand everybody's talking about it, but I'm not going to talk about it in the same way that a lot of people talk about it. And it might ruffle some feathers, but the truth is the truth. And if the truth hurts your feelings, grow a pair of balls. Stop being a pussy. It's senseless, man. I honestly think about it because I have daughters. I honestly think about my kid just doing something, minding their own business, and someone imposing senseless acts of violence against them for no reason. This is why you teach your kids to shoot. This is why you teach your kids to defend themselves. Keep that thing on them. Keep a knife on them. Keep a gun on them at all times. Because you never know. You never know what is going to go down. You never know what's going to go down. And if you can, at any given time, put your back against the wall so you're the one that can see out. Never sit in front of somebody unless you absolutely necessarily have to. And this is just anywhere. It's absolutely anywhere. This was so sad. It's so sad, and being that this is in my state, and I typically don't try to do things that's state related or related to me because I want to keep this channel and this podcast as wide cast net as possible, because the goal is to tell you about all the things, and this is a part of the things because it's made national news, but I don't care about breaking news, and that's why I'm late to the game. But this was senseless. Absolutely senseless. And I understand that people are making it about race, and it has nothing to do with race. That's everything to do with crime, because it's criminals, a broken justice system, because it's broken, and sin. Keep it plain and simple. If it weren't for the sin aspect, this would not have happened. And I'm trying to compose myself because I don't want TikTok to be angry at me for using all kinds of words. I got a little bit liberal with my lips last time, so I understand that liberal lips get you in trouble. So I'm gonna control my mouth hole. But this young lady lost her life, and I have some videos. So trigger warning: there are some videos, and they're not very much like covered up or anything like that. You're gonna get the full force of everything that's going on. But Charlotte, North Carolina, more specifically Mecklenburg County, is the most disgusting Democrat-ran piece of filth in our state. That includes Raleigh, Durham area. Mecklenburg County is absolutely horrific in every way, shape, and form. And we're going to kick it off with this piece of trash right here. And I'm going to be a little bit more interactive with this special, guys. So I can see your comments and see what you're saying. So you're going to have me engaging with you. And I appreciate the 8 of you here on YouTube. I know it was impromptu, so nobody knows this is going on. So they're not looking for me like on my normal day. But I will be there on Thursday, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. But this piece of filth right here, Teresa Stokes, judge and magistrate, Pinnacle Recovery Services, Western Michigan University, Cooley Law School, chief operations officer, a whole lot of MF and titles, and zero morality. This trash bag right here is the reason why Decarlos, or whatever this crook criminal creature of the night's name is out. Yo, is she's the reason why. And she pretty much presides over Mecklenburg County. It's hard to say. Sorry, I'm trying to get my tongue back from having this tooth issue. But she's the reason why a lot of the crime is going on. She's one of the few judges, but she's got a lot of sway, a lot of pull, a lot of power. And this man is been imprisoned 14 times. What happened to the 3 strikes and you're out? What happened? What? Can somebody tell me what happened to the 3 strikes and you're out? Hold on, let me see if I can pull up my YouTube on here so I can interact with the comments a little bit better. My apologies. Just give me a second. Give me a second. I know there's a way to do it from my thing here, but I want to do it this way. We'll do it this way. It'll make it a lot simpler for me, and we can keep it running like Cool Runnings. It's a good movie, by the way. Let me switch accounts. And Yahtzee. Give me 1 second. Could this be love? How do I get to my studio? YouTube studio. There you are. And how do I get to my own live? Just bear with me. I'm new to this YouTube stuff. I'm just a baby. Don't know what's going on. There, I think this is it right here. And I think I should. Let me mute myself up here. And where's my live chat? Why is it not showing it? No. I don't know how to get in there. Oh, well, it's fine. AJ, you're 100% correct. The judge needs to be disbarred, removed from office. She's filth. She's trash. In every way, shape, and form, she needs to be disbarred. Why this person is able to do what she's able to do is beyond me. And because of her, a woman's life is lost. And what's crazier still, she runs these recovery services, meaning that these crooks get out and they go into her recovery program and they get rehabilitated and then they get let out. And then they get let out. And then they get let out because they completed her recovery service. That's crazy. Could you imagine? And I'm looking for something over here. Just give me 1 second. I'm trying to figure out. There is a way to do this. I do not remember how to pull that up. Okay, I think I see it coming in now, but I can't interact with them like I want to. Maybe this will do it for me. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Now I got it. I got it. I got it. Yes. All right, we're here. Yeah. So she needs to be removed from office. She needs to be removed from office. She is holding a position of authority. She's holding a position that allows people to be blessed or actually prosecuted to the fullest extent of the law. She's giving people slaps on the wrist. This man is a 14-time felon. Here, I'll show you here. So, I don't know if you guys can see that. It's a little bit hard to read. I know, because it's hard for me to read because I'm old. But let me pull this up right here so I can read this to you. This man in 2020, this is what's crazy. I'm going to read what's on the screen here first. But in 2020, Mecklenburg County was awarded its second grant of $1 million from the MacArthur Foundation as a part of safety and justice challenges to continue supporting the county's efforts to develop and implement strategies capable of positively impacting the main drivers of local jail population. Okay, that's the first part. So they're receiving money. By the way, just so you guys know, give you some context and some understanding about North Carolina. Charlotte is the largest city in the state of North Carolina. It has over 1 million in population now. It was like 800,000 like 3-4 years ago, but everybody keeps moving here. Stop. It was like 820,000. Now it's over, I think it's 1.1 or 1.2 million that are now residing in Charlotte. Charlotte is divided into 3 counties, Mecklenburg, Union County, and I can't remember the other one off the top of my head, but it's divided into 3. Mecklenburg County is the biggest of the counties. It is also the bluest of the counties. Union County, if I'm not mistaken, correct me if I'm wrong, I could be wrong, is the reddest, and it's not red by a lot. The city of Charlotte is ran by Democrats. The mayor, Democrat. Yeah. The politics within the city, extraordinarily Democratic. Like Democrat, not Democratic as in, the process, but they're extraordinarily corrupt. And Charlotte, a little bit more history about Charlotte. Charlotte is known as the Queen City because the Queen supposedly, allegedly, possibly, potentially, historically came over here, and she loved it so much that that's why they named it after her. But I digress. Charlotte is the most corrupt city in North Carolina, not because it's the biggest, but because it is the bluest. That one city can almost decide our entire state's swaying politically between Raleigh-Durham area, Greensboro, Asheville, which Asheville kind of got wiped off the map thanks to Helene, and Charlotte are the determining factors. But Charlotte is the most massive portion of that pie. And you have people that make laws and rules and regulations that allow crap like this to happen. So in 2022, the county was awarded an additional $350,000 to ensure recent reforms were sustainable. This brings the total investment in Mecklenburg County by the MacArthur Foundation to $3.3 million. So this NGO has donated $3.3 million to a county, not the other 2 counties that the city of Charlotte is in, just specifically Mecklenburg. $3.3 million to continue safely reducing the jail population. The county's plan to implement strategies aimed at addressing system inefficiencies, enhancing existing services, providing non-jail alternatives for defendants. Hey, y'all remember this creature of the night? She provides non-jail alternatives. Complete my program, you don't go to jail. Isn't that a conflict of interest? Isn't that a conflict of interest? And my man on the screen here, Mr. Decarlos, this creature of night, participated in these programs. And increasing community engagement in local justice system reform. This will include enhancing services provided to the defendants pre-trial, implementing more meaningful first appearance hearings. What? More meaningful? First, I digress because I'll go off on the deep end. And improving case processing and partnering with residents to identify and implement community-led programs and policies and intervention. So you got community watch. You got little grandma out there. I saw him. He did it. Y'all hook the man up. You arrest him. You book him at the magistrate. By the way, this lady, let me put her back up here. This lady's a magistrate. That's what MA stands for. She's a magistrate. She's a magistrate. You take, by the way, that's also a conflict of interest. How are you a judge and a magistrate? That's constitutionally not supposed to be the case. The magistrate is supposed to be a separate entity. Lawyers are supposed to be a separate entity. So lawyer, separate. Judge, separate. Magistrate, separate. Because if you're a lawyer, judge, and magistrate, that's called triple dipping. That means you get to wear many coats. But I digress. I almost got off track again. So this lady, being the magistrate, would allow, she would judge them, and then first they get booked with the magistrate. Then the judge would judge them, and then this judge would take them to their program to be rehabilitated, to do non-jail things. And this man participated in several of these programs. She's not the only one, but she's one of the bigger ones. Not she's a black woman, she can do it all. Stop it. It's baffling to me that this screams negligence. This screams, it just screams crazy to me. You get to judge these people. Well, no, first you get to book these people. And then, what did they do? Officer Josh Weinstein. What did they do? Oh, yeah. They knocked over a liquor store and shot 3 people. One of them bled out. Okay. We can go to book them in. And now they got in the back of their head, yeah, I'm going to put this person in my program. I know they just killed somebody, but I'm going to put them in my program and reduce the jail time so we can get more money from this MacArthur Foundation. Also, taxpayer money. We can get more money there. So essentially, the justice system is receiving more money outside of the justice system from NGOs and taxpayer money instead of it going to the actual system that is to be better. If you want to reduce people in jail, start put them in prison. You want to reduce people in jail, start death penalty. Start with death penalty of all people that kill people. Problem solved. Because there's less people to kill people when you kill the people that kill people. Right? Am I right? No. You let this creature of the night continuously harass the community of Charlotte, North Carolina, Mecklenburg County, Union County. Let me get the other county because I don't like not remembering. Cabarrus. Okay, so it's my bad. It's 3 main counties, but 7 counties. So that make up Charlotte. My apologies. But it's 3 main counties. So you have Mecklenburg, you have Union, and Iredell are the main 3. Then you have Cabarrus, Anson, Catawba, and Alexander are the ones that are on the outside of those. So there's 7 total, but there's 3 main seats, which is Iredell, Union, and Mecklenburg. Iredell and Union are very liberal, and Iredell and Mecklenburg are very liberal, and Union is very not liberal at all. So I don't know how it's survived, but it's not. So you have these counties that are just as blue as they want to be. All those other counties are blue as well. Anson County used to be red, but you know what happens when that happens. But overall, these programs are implemented. These judges are double, triple, and quadruple dipping, making this money, pocketing this, and letting these criminals out. And it's almost like Big Pharma, right? Where you get sick because of something that they made and put it in the food, and you're allergic to it. Now you got to go get these allergy pills. You get the allergies pills that they also make. You take those, and you can eat the stuff that they put the crap in that gave you the allergy in the first place, and you got to take more of those pills. And then all of a sudden, the pill starts giving you side effects. So now you got to go get another pill to offset these side effects, and before you know it, you're on 10 pills. This is the same thing with this system right here. You got these people that offend, get booked by the magistrate. In this case, the magistrate is the same judge as is hearing their cases. Then go see this judge. The judge gives them a slap on the wrist as long as they do this program that the judge is also presiding over and is the chief officer of. So now you go into this judge's program, you get put out back on the street, you re-offend because they're not teaching you anything. They're not giving you any repercussions for your actions. They're not making you be responsible or holding you accountable. They're just saying, hey, don't do this. Read this book. Here's some pizza. Sit in the corner and color. And you got people out here dying. You got people out here dying. You got people out here dying. The governor of North Carolina had more condolences for a career criminal who overdosed on fentanyl. Yeah, that is true. Josh Stein's a piece of filth. He needs to be removed from office. Oh, no. I didn't mean to delete your message. Why did it do that? I did not want to delete it. My apologies. I didn't mean to delete your message. I don't know how I did that. Like I said, I'm new to YouTube. Let's see. I don't know what I'm doing. Let me stop before I mess something up. So let's get to these videos. And again, it trigger warning. If you're squeamish or you don't like violence, this ain't TikTok. This ain't a place where they're going to tell me I can't show stuff. So you have been warned. And I have two of them. What is this one? Oh, that's the one. So that's the longer one. I'm going to show this other one first, right here. And I'm going to loop this. This girl did not even know she had been stabbed. And look at the people around her. What are they doing? Look. This dude gets up, backs up, then he's like, I'm getting out of here. Pussy. And then the black woman beside her. Oh, what? Not are you okay? Not are you all right? Not what's going on? Let's get out of here. She didn't even watch her face. I'm gonna play it one more time. Watch her face. She didn't even know. She's like, oh God, what happened? What happened? What happened? What's going on? Ouch, he hurt me. And she realized she's bleeding. I'm not gonna subject you to it anymore. What happened to the days of people helping other people? Bro, if I were on that train, I would have been on his ass like white on rice, stink on doo-doo. I would have been on him faster than you can say. I ain't gonna do that. That's gonna get me in trouble. Yes, AJ, not realizing she's fatally injured. Shock, pure shock. Now, the other video is going to be a little bit more graphic. So please, by all means, I tried to blur it out as much as I could, but they had already blurred it. And then when I tried to blur it out, it made it look distorted. But it just bear with me, because this is senseless. This behavior is absolutely positively senseless. Here, just watch. And he doubles back to check to see if she's going to do anything, and realizes she's not.
Let go.
let's take that off the screen. They finally got him into custody because they weren't going to do anything. He was out roaming the streets. Bro, I put this on everything. Were that my child? You would not have been able to find him. The things that are going on in my head right now that I would be doing to him, you wouldn't have been able to find this man. This girl is gone permanently. And I don't blame the criminal. I don't blame the criminal. And I know that sounds crazy. I don't blame the criminal. You know who I blame? You know who I blame? That's who I blame. He wouldn't have been on the streets if you weren't looking for a buck. He wouldn't have been on the streets if you weren't trying to make a dime. He wouldn't have been on the streets if he didn't get rehabbed. And now he's in custody, but a life is lost. Why? You, Teresa Stokes, judge and magistrate and chief officer of Pinnacle Recovery Services, chief operations officer. So that means you get to make sure things work the way they're supposed to work. You're at the board meetings. You know what's going on. Senseless violence, senseless crime, life lost because of you. I blame the political system. I blame the politicians in our state that allow this crap to go on. I blame Mecklenburg County's board. I blame this judge. Do not blame the criminal. The criminal needs to be held accountable. They need to fry him like a barbecue. They need to cook him, bury him under the prison. But I blame this one. I don't blame the criminal, because if the system did what it was supposed to do, this piece of filth wouldn't be on the streets. If the system did what it was supposed to do, this girl would still be alive. The system has failed. The system continues to fail. I had more critique on that video, but I can't stomach to watch it. Like I got an iron stomach, and I've seen some gruesome things. But to see the people's reactions around them. Oh God. Oh, I need to get out of here. He's stabbing people, girl. Oh, girl. And oh, let me get out of here. I ain't no real man. I'm a pussy. Hey, let me get out of here. Mr. Stabby Man, let me get by you. Let me get by you, Mr. Stabby Man. And you ran. The dude turned his back to you. At that point in time, you rush him and you jam him in the corner and you start hitting him in the kidney until he starts bleeding out of his mouth. You don't let him move. You press him in the corner and you hit him until he stops moving. Then when the cops get there, then you can get off of him. Nah, let me slide past you, Mr. Stabby Man, because I'm a single mother raised, Mr. Stabby Man. She said I was a little girl, I was her princess, so I'm getting out of the way. You can go stab those people, Mr. Stabby Man. You're the problem. Mecklenburg County's government system, mayor, the problem. The board, the problem. I'm gonna write an affidavit tonight, and a petition to have her removed, to have her license revoked and disbarred. I'm going to find out who I need to send it to, because I don't know how that goes. I've never done that. I've done a lot of stuff with laws, but I'm going to find out how to get her removed from office permanently. Take your ass back to Western Michigan Law School. Don't ever come back. Don't ever come back. Well, that was my special. I'm pretty hot right now, like mentally hot. So I think I'm gonna wrap it up like a present on Christmas. And thank you guys for being here as always. I appreciate y'all. Make sure you hit the like button. Make sure you share this on your social media so people can come back and watch later. Make sure you subscribe. It's free. I know that word subscription usually carries weight of money. It's free. And hit that notification bell. Make sure you get when I go live. I'm very surprised there are 11 people here. And I appreciate AJ. I appreciate Dependa. I appreciate Bree and everyone that has shared. I know those 3 people have shared it because I can see things that y'all can't see. But I appreciate y'all for sharing this and getting this out. I'm going to continue to get better at this and grow. And hopefully be able to bring you some real stuff, start doing some investigative journalism, not like that fraud and hack, what's her name? Candace Owens, that likes to dig into people's personal lives. She's a liberal. But I hope to do better and get better. I definitely appreciate y'all. And as always, guys, make sure you're not one of the ones that missed the forest for the trees. Y'all have a good one.